Hi everybody, Simon Keeling here. It's Tuesday 22nd of May and taking a look ahead now for the next few days, just seeing how things shape up. And you can see it's a glorious day across the most of the country at the moment. This is the view from sat24.com and you can see how most places in lovely sunshine this afternoon. More cloud though out towards the west, an old front across Ireland and western Scotland bringing 1 or 2 spots of rain there, but generally it is a very pleasant afternoon. And at the moment I've just been taking a look at how things shape up in the next 7 to 10 days. This is the 7 to 10 day mean of the 500 millibar flow from next Tuesday through to Friday the 1st of June. So this is running up to Friday, which is the start of the bank holiday weekend. And we've got the ECMWF on the left here, we've got GFS on the right, and I actually favour GFS at the moment. ECMWF has got this cold pull out in the Atlantic, and yes, the GFS has it as well, but notice how it's got this trough accentuated down towards Iberia. This indicative of a cold pull cutting off and going into the Bay of Biscay back end of next week and into the central parts of France. And I've got to say, I think that looks entirely reasonable with high pressure built across the British Isles. ECMWF does something completely different, brings the jet stream across the Atlantic through the British Isles, builds the high actually to the south of the country and puts the UK back more into a westerly and unsettled flow. But at the moment, as I said, it's the GFS towards which I'm leaning just at the present time. Having said that, you know, things could change. It's still quite uncertain as to how this develops. But let's take a look at the coming days, and this is the view for this afternoon. Low pressure off towards the east and the west, high pressure to the north, high pressure to the south, and we dry for most areas, just these bits and pieces across Ireland of drizzle, as I said. Overnight tonight we stay generally dry, always more cloud out towards the west. Through Wednesday it's going to be another warm day, I think, more sunshine around, but probably an increased risk of 1 or 2 showers developing on Wednesday afternoon, some of them quite heavy across the hills, but generally it's dry for most of us. Wouldn't be surprised if there was more in the way of cloud across central and eastern parts of the country tomorrow, but it will be a warm day again. On to Thursday now, and it's looking like the high really reasserts itself, so it should be a fine day. I think plenty of sunshine around. Quite a stiff east to northeast breeze, and perhaps some more cloud moving into far southern parts of England during Thursday afternoon, bringing 1 or 2 showers. Could just be a shower across northern parts of England as well, but generally it's a dry day. Overnight into Friday we stay with the easterly flow, and you'll notice how that strengthens. Now, if you've been watching over the last few days, you'll know that I was telling you about this wind increasing, and it really does look like becoming a significant feature. Not good news for the sailors or farmers probably amongst you, because this will have a drying effect, but also it's going to have quite a detrimental effect on sailing across the southern parts of the country this weekend. Easterly is probably blowing at 4.6s and 4.7s, which is sort of 25 miles an hour plus. Overnight into Saturday, we'll notice this area of low pressure down towards the southwest. This is the feature that was causing me the question marks earlier in the week. Notice how Saturday morning is breezy once again to the south, but for most of us it is dry. It stays dry into Saturday afternoon for most too, although parts of Cornwall, southern Devon may well see these periods of rain starting to edge north, and notice it's breezy. It is going to be dry though, best of the sunshine west of Scotland and the west of Ireland. And then into Sunday, well, these outbreaks of rain starting to nudge northwards as the low pressure moves ever closer by. So I think that we'll be clouding over across parts of Wales, across the Midlands and southern England with these outbreaks of rain coming in. Always more persistent towards the southwest and southern Ireland, but for most places it should be generally dry. But then on Sunday evening the rain edges its way northwards, look, although what it does do is it will fade away quite quickly, so that by the time we get through towards Monday morning, the high is built back in again, and although we could be rather cloudy across southern England, southern Wales and southern Ireland, perhaps 1 or 2 spots of drizzle here and quite misty, I think elsewhere we should be dry with clear spells and good spells of sunshine. Monday afternoon sees a few showers just developing across central and southern areas again, but for most Monday afternoon should be fair with sunny spells, and although breezy in the south still, a reduced east to northeasterly wind. And we should be staying mainly dry until Wednesday as well, with a high staying firm. Although, look at this across Europe, some really unsettled conditions starting to get going across Europe. So what of the longer term? Where does the model take us after this? Well, I'll just give you a quick idea. This is from the weatherweb.net site. If you click on weather charts at the top of the page, and then come down the left hand side of the page to GFS Ensemble, click on rain, and it will bring you up these charts which take us ahead for the next 16 days. and I'm just going to edge it forward to the 31st of May. There we go. And here's our high that we've just been looking at, see, and here's the rain across Europe. Now let's take it into the 1st of June. So this is now taking us into Friday the 1st of June, and yeah, 1 or 2 showers developing, but generally this high is still the dominant feature. Could be a little bit of rain for Western Ireland. Into the Saturday, into the weekend, well, start to see pressure fall across the south. I'm just wary that this could produce 1 or 2 showers across the southern half of the country during that bank holiday weekend. And as the low pressure gets closer by, look, as we get into the Sunday, could be some very heavy showers developing across central and southern parts of England, and those lasting through Diamond Jubilee Day 2 on the Monday. However, most central and northern areas should be dry with good spells of sunshine, and dry for Western Wales as well. And then into the bank holiday week, well, once we get rid of this low pressure off into Europe again, the high is going to be dominating. North to northeasterly flow, bringing some cloud across the southeast at times, but most western areas should be dry. And I think that probably leads us into a fairly dry start to June. The question's going to be when and how does this break down, which could be leading me back to my original idea of a breakdown somewhere around the middle of June. And do you know what? It may just not be very nice at all after that, but we'll wait and see. As always, this site's kept free of charge by the advert you see around the screen, so if you see an advert you like and you're interested in what's been offered, do click on it, go through to the advertiser. That generates revenue for us, and it keeps the site free of charge as well. So once again, thanks for watching, and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.